welcome to Outrageous TV Film Review and Preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This weekend, Wicked for Good is released in cinemas. The film is a sequel to last year's Oscar-nominated Wicked, and stars Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Jonathan Bailey and Jeff Goldblum. The film takes place 5 years after the events of the first film, and revolves around the changed relationship between Elphaba and Glinda now that they've embraced their new identities as Dorothy descends on Oz. As Dorothy comes to Oz, so it's the start of the Wizard of Oz story. It's where it all intersects. So the film has received less positive reviews from critics compared to the first film, with the positive reviews claiming that For Good is better than the first film, but a lot of the reviews say that the film is only okay. A lot of the reviews I see on my feed, like Deadline, IGN, that type of thing, Empire, the more sort of middling reviews. If you remember my review of Wicked on this program back in March, I said that the film would have been much better off without the musical numbers, because there was some good stuff in there. It's just the first film's long runtime is inflated by extravagant and unnecessary musical performances. Wicked for Good is in cinemas now. Also releasing in cinemas this weekend is Sisu Road to Revenge, a Finnish action film and a sequel to the 2022 film Sisu. The film stars Jorma Tommila, reprising his role from the first film as Atami Korpi, a former Finnish soldier who served in World War II, I believe. I haven't seen the first film, so don't quote yet. I've got the Blu-rays, but do. The film revolves around Korpi attempting to relocate, but finds himself hunted by Soviet forces. So the film also stars Stephen Lang and Richard Brake. The original proved popular with critics and genre fans in America, which led to the sequel happening with 2 American actors involved. So everything with these Sisu films comes down to how the American audience feels about it. Sisu Road to Revenge is in cinemas now. This week, Nobody 2 was released on home video. The film is a sequel to the 2021 original Nobody, and stars Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, RZA, and Christopher Lloyd reprising their roles from the original, and are joined by John Ortiz, Colin Hanks, and, bizarrely, Sharon Stone. The film revolves around Odenkirk's Hutch Mansell taking his family on vacation, only for him to come into conflict with a local criminal organisation. So I was looking forward to this film because I like the original, and I made sure to rewatch it before watching the sequel, just to confirm that I liked it when I originally saw it in 2021. Which is why this sequel is so utterly disappointing. It has the bare minimum of fun fight scenes, but other than that, it has a plot which makes very little sense. It goes bigger just for the sake of going bigger, like they had more money to spend, so they spent it. On just going bigger. Sharon Stone serves no purpose in the plot. Like she plays a villain, like a villainous character. Like she's the big bad of the film. But her character you could take her out and it'd still be exactly the same. Like, she serves no role in the film. And in some places, the sequel directly rips off things from the original film. And it's a different director who's done the sequel to the original film, so it is a rip-off. It's ripping itself off. I gave the film 2.5 stars out of 5. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I'll be talking about Zootropolis 2. I'll also be reviewing The Conjuring Last Rites on home video, and I forgot to add this to my script, but I'll also be reviewing My Hero Academia You're Next. See you next time.